Hello everyone, it's Accomplice here and welcome to another in-depth guide. This time we'll be covering the Steel Dragons. So the Steel Dragons were released into the game on January 17, 2005. They have a combat level of 100 and they have 10,000 life points. You'll get 969 combat XP per kill, and that is including hit points. And they also can be assigned as a Slayer task, and you will get 350 Slayer XP per kill. Also, they are a members monster. So these dragons drop both hard and elite crew scrolls, and out of the 3,000 I killed, I got between 15 to 20 hard ones. I can't quite remember, and I did exactly get 7 elites. So the elites aren't as rare as the previous dragons we've covered. They're also weak to water spells and dragon bane ammo. And these dragons do drop a lot of decent drops, but I only listed 4. The dragon bones, the rune knight limbs, the rune maces, and the rune bars. If you do want to pick up everything, they do drop fire battle staffs and rune hatchets, so those are decent drops as well. And these dragons also drop 3 charms at a time, so you'll have a 13.4% chance of like them dropping a gold charm drop, and a 36.4% chance for a green, 13% chance for a crimson, and 3.1% chance of a blue charm drop. There's 3 locations I listed: the Brimhaven dungeon, the Brimhaven resource dungeon, and Curdale's dungeon. If you have 80 dungeoneering, you can kill them in the resource dungeon, and it is very good. It's less crowded and you have more dragons in space, so it's good. But if you don't, it's fine. It's not too big of a problem. And they do have 3 rare drops: the dragon plate legs, dragon plate skirts, and the draconic visage. And below you'll see the drop rates you can expect, I guess. And if you don't know the maps or whatnot, I listed them here. The leftist one is the Brimhaven dungeon, the top one is the Brimhaven resource dungeon, and the bottom one is Curdale's dungeon. So if you do want to make some extra money and you have 48 smithing, the Steel Dragons will drop 5 steel bars at a time. So you can go and smith the steel plate bodies, and they are quite good money. 2 through 2.3k is what they range from, and they are always in high demand because they're used to create the steel titan, and a lot of people use those for slayer. So the steel plate bodies are always in high demand. So if you do have the extra time or you want the little bit of extra money, you can make the steel plate bodies. So what I took, you'll see it's a little bit different with this page. I added some new things. So right there's the magic gear setup. I have full subjugation, a staff of light, arcane stream necklace, a skill cape, and then just a seers ring. So I did use water surge because these are a higher level dragon, so I'm assuming you have at least 85 magic. And with this setup I did get 220 kills per hour, and that did calculate to up to 213,000 combat XP and 77,000 Slayer XP. So that's what you can expect using this gear. Also, I did pick up all the bones with the War Tortoise, not the yak, because maybe some of you guys don't have a yak. So if you don't bake the bones at all, then you can expect them even higher Slayer XP rates. But this is all the stats, and I was picking them up with the War Tortoise, so I had to go bank and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm going to just show you how I killed him, and yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Alrighty guys, so to kill him, if you do not have 80 dungeoneering, you can just be out here, and as you can see, there is other players right here, but it's not like super crowded, so that's alright. But if you do want more free time, more free space, and you do want to do the anvils, I'll show you where it is right now if you want to make the steel plate body. Yep, it's right there in the middle. So all you got to do is drink your super anti-fire potion and then get right to it. And since these aren't aggressive, you won't have any problems when you're making the steel plate bodies. And when you kill them, just put the bones in your beast of burden. If you have a yak, that's even better. And yeah, this is all you do. It's pretty easy. If you're doing it on your Slayer task, it's easy and it's quick. And if you guys do want to know like what you can expect per hour from these guys, I did upload a loot from 3,000 Steel Dragons. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. The link will be in the description, and as you can see, they drop some good stuff quite often. A fire battle staff. I wouldn't be surprised if that dropped a nice T-Plank rare drop, table drop. but they are very common for runite limbs and rune maces and whatnot. So yeah, that's it. And if you do want to make the steel plate bodies, you know, just pick up the steel bars. And right there, and as you guys can see, this staff of light is just carrying right through them. You know, if you have like a noxious longbow or a chaotic staff, that's even better. Anything above this gear really will just help you out. So you see runite limbs right there. It's quite common, you know, and yep, that's all you really need to know how to kill them. So yeah, everyone, that's gonna be it for this in-depth guide. I hope you liked it, whether you learned something or you were just entertained by it. If you did learn something, I hope it answered all your questions. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe. There will be more kinds of content like this. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. And until then,